What's going on, guys? This is Jack, coach of the Natural Pets, bringing you week 3 of the LSBA. We're fighting Azoth this week. And he brings a lot of what I expected. Tornadus, Conkeldurr, Snorlax, Tyrantrum, Vikavolt, and Camerupt. I was kind of surprised to see Camerupt just because I feel like I have... I feel like I have a good amount of checks to it. And it does hard counter a couple things on my team, but not quite enough to warrant. But everything else I pretty much expected, especially the Conkeldurr and the Tornadus. Tornadus I'm expecting to be Scarf, just because Greninja outspeeds it by 1 point. And so Scarf allows it to outspeed that as well as the Beedrill. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that to see the potential Choice Scarf. I don't see Bronzong, which is really nice. I was kind of expecting not to... I was hoping he wouldn't bring Bronzong because I have a lot of counters for it. So I didn't, I do have the Zarude here, but the rest of my team doesn't deal with Bronzong super well in this particular matchup, so I'm glad he didn't bring that. He also doesn't bring Rillaboom, which is also kind of what I expected. But Rillaboom does provide a really nice safe counter to Greninja. But yeah, so where are we thinking? He could lead off with the Vikavolt, try to get webs up. He could also lead off with Tornadus to try to get a Scout U-turn off. This is tricky, actually. So if he leads off with Tornadus, I would like to lead off Rotom just to get the Volt Switch off. If he does go Camerupt can't do much to me. And I can just Toxic Egg and see what he wants to go for. He probably has the Ancient Power, which will do a decent amount, but it's not gonna do a whole lot. But if he doesn't leave Tornadus, I would like to lead off with Greninja instead. Or Zarude. Let's lead off with Greninja. He does lead off with the Camerupt. So this is fantastic for us. And he does not have a water resist at all. So he's probably going to go out into Snorlax. He's not going to sack Camerupt this early in the game. And yeah, really his only switch in to Greninja is Snorlax here. So let's go for a U-turn. Okay, so he decides to stay in. That is surprising. So he's making early game plays. So if he stays in, he's probably... What is he going to do here? If he goes for a Ground to Fire move, I can go into Rotom. So he clearly expected me to go for the U-turn there. There's no way he'd stay in expecting the Surf. So he's clearly expecting me to switch on to something. So he went for... Appletoon is the mid-ground play. I am thick fat, so I even do resist the Fire-type move. So let's go into Appletoon. Taking a nice 25% from Flamethrower. And he doesn't have a Grass type. He has no Rillaboom. So let's go for a Leech Seed. As he goes for the rocks. That's fine. And at this point, he's probably going to switch out. Doesn't want to take anything else. So let's go for another Leech Seed as he goes out into the Tornadus. And this is when I go on to Rotom and I can get a defog off. I do have boots, so I don't have to worry about taking rocks damage. As he gets rid of my boots, so I will have to keep that in mind for the future. Um. So this Snorlax could either be immunity or thick fat. Um, thick fat for the Victini, obviously. Immunity just to be immunotoxic. If he were thick fat, I would love to get a toxic off right here. But I also don't want to lose the momentum of that turn if he is immunity. What does Snorlax get that could threaten Gliscor? I don't think a whole lot other than like a body slam paralysis. It does get Blizzard, which would be kind of cute. It does get Ice Punch as well. I would love to know if this thing were immunity or not. Appletoon is max defense, so let's Volt Switch back into that as he goes into the camera up. So smart play by him, but I really don't think this has anything to hit Appletoon, so that's a pretty free switch in for me as he gets his rocks up again. So Rotom will start to take rocks damage, unfortunately. I'd really like to get my Toxic Orb out as well, so I don't have to worry about knockoffs on Gliscor. There we go. So Poison Heal is activated. I do have to be conscious because Florges does have Heal Bell. So if I do lose my Toxic Orb trying to heal like Toxic on Appletoon or something, I'll have to be careful about that. But for right now, Gliscor is in a good shape. I'm going to go for a knockoff here. Actually, let's do a quick calc. So let's bring that up against Rotom. 375 versus Tornadus Therian knockoff. Did 23%. So that could be a max roll, no attack. It is a max roll, no attack. Alright. So that's good to know. So he is either max speed, magic XP, or max special attack. So if he is max special attack, he could have HP Ice. Hidden Power Ice against Gliscor. Ooh, that does a lot. Does a little too much. I'm going to scout for the HP Ice. Oh, I totally missed. Alright, so he goes for the U-turn. So I would have liked to get a knockoff there. Hey, they got my naming conventions for Appletoon right. Alright, so this thing is scary. But this is why we have Gliscor. What does Gliscor take from Tyrantrum? If he goes for a Dragon Dance. Why Stone Edge? Head Smash every time. So Head Smash does 79 and 93%. So if he goes for a Dragon Dance right now, that is scary stuff. However, this is literally what I have Gliscor for. Alright, so he goes in the camera up. Gliscor isn't looking super necessary. I mean, it does check the Tyrantrum, um, but as we just saw, if I'm chipped down even a little, Head Smash just demolishes me. Um, so I'm going to go for the Earthquake as he goes into Vikavolt. So this thing could definitely have it. Actually, this probably definitely has HP Ice. Otherwise, Gliscor just walls it. I need to get a Pain Split off with Rotom at some point. Um... So on the one hand, I need to keep this thing healthy. The way he brought Vikavolt out there on Gliscor definitely screams it has HP Ice. I mean, Florges is a pretty mid-ground play. I don't see why I don't go out into it. As he goes, oh my goodness, this guy is making big brain plays today. Staying with the camera up, turn 1 on Greninja, going for a Volt Switch on a ground type. Man, he is hungry. Hungry for a win. So here comes the Snorlax. What does this thing want to do? I think now's the time I want to go on to Zarude, because he's getting a lot of momentum on me. He's like slowly chipping my things down with Stealth Rocks. I need to start to make a play. So Zarude could be a play. What does Zarude do to a Snorlax? Let's do Curslax maybe. Close Combat. Oh, that doesn't even kill. Yeah, so if he is immunity, Gliscor is, that just loses me momentum because I don't have much attack investment, so Earthquake is going to do a decent amount, but not a whole lot. I could go into Appletoon. What does Body Press do? Not a lot. He does get the paralysis. That's annoying. That is really annoying. That was like the worst case scenario, getting the paralysis there, because now I have to go for a Heal Bell and Florges. So quick, let's do that. Yeah, so going on the Heal Bell and Florges, of course, gets rid of my Toxic on Gliscor. So U-turn did 29%. So that is looking to be max HP, no defense. Yeah, so that is a min roll on max HP, no defense. And Body Slam did 29.9. So that does look to be a high roll, no attack. Alright. So it does look like he's just max Spadef and getting nice rolls. So at this point, I can go on to Gliscor. And I'm going to go for a knockoff. Since he has no attack investment, if he does have Ice Punch, it'll do a decent amount, but it won't Alright, so here comes the Vikavolt. Vikavolt has Assault Vest. Interesting. Yeah, so I need to get Forges in safely sometimes so I can undo that paralysis. I knew I was, like, I didn't say that, but I was gambling there when I went hard switching to Zerud. I knew he was going to go for a body slam. And of course, there's a Skullbird chance to paralyze. But like I said, I also needed to, I need to start grasping momentum where I can. I wish I had done that calc earlier because close combat actually almost guaranteed killed if he is in fact just max HP and no defense. But yeah. He's also playing super cagey with his Tornadus, so that is like, it's almost guaranteed to be Scarf. Like, I refuse to believe it's not. So I could go into Rotom here. Vikavolt isn't going to do much to it. And I can Pain Split. But if he goes for another Volt Switch... I think I want to Roost. If I Roost... versus Vikavolt. Wall Breaker... boots are fine. Hidden Power Ice. And I lose my Flying type. HPS is doing 55% minimum. That's really annoying. But I'm going to Roost. I want to see what he's going to go for here. Oh my god. This is so aggravating. What is this guy? What plays is this guy making? Holy cow. Goodness. I mean, the Bug Buzz might have been predicting the Apple Tune, but... yeah, so... yeah, so now Bug Buzz did 67%, so that does seem to be modest. Or it could be a Maxwell Ultimate, but there's no reason he wouldn't be modest. Gosh. How do I win this? I need Snorlax gone. And I need Tornadus without a Scarf. And Conkeldurr gone. And I need Rocks gone. So what does this thing, let's put it back to modest, do to Florges? Thunderbolt still do some good chunk. You know what? He's been making a lot of plays. He's not going to expect me to stay in here. God, what? What? Like, he has been... Okay. Like, I'm not even mad. Like, I am hella losing here. And he is just playing on fire. So I have to go into Forges here and get a heal ball off. Wow. Yeah. Like I suppose Bug Buzz was a pretty like neutral play there. He didn't lose anything by going for it. Um, but even still, like, oh my goodness! And what are these paralysis chances? Holy cow! All right, so I get another heal bell off here at least. Um, oh, of course I get paralyzed there. But I just go for another heal bell. What? Oh my! Oh my god! What? Like, yeah. Now I just lose. Um, that is aggravating. There's no reason I should have lost my forges there. Absolutely none. Um, so let's go into Zarud against Vikavolt. He's going to be max HP. Darkest Lariat does 60% minimum, so that's not going to kill. Oh my god. So I go into Rotom and go for Defog. Alright, and here I'm going to go for a Toxic. What the fuck is this Hax? Good lord. I was fine losing this match before, but now that the Hax is just like hitting me, this is oh my, this is annoying. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure I lose here. Appleton isn't going to kill it in one go, and it's just going to kill everything else. So let's see what does more. Versus Tyrantrum. Dragon Dance. Appalachia does more, so even with the crit, I do what, 75% max? No, not Z move. Crit. Yeah, 76% max. So even with the crit, I lose. Yep. All right. Yep. All right. Oh, okay. He's switched out. Probably expecting the Scarf. Um, So I lose this match. The only thing I want from this match is for Zarude to get kills. So that's what I'm going to play for. I'm going to play for Zarude to get some kills. So I'm going to go into Rotom. I'm going to Toxic. Alright, so at least he doesn't get his Flame Orb. What's more likely to take a Mach Punch? Guts, where's the thingamajig? Oh, burn. Okay, it's already put in. Versus Greninja. Mach Punch absolutely destroys me, and Zarude. Mach Punch does 58% minimum. So yeah, both just die. Zarude has a better chance to live. And GG. Let's go for, yep, okay. Now he's just showing off. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. So, like I said, like he was playing absolutely phenomenally from turn one. Like that turn one staying in with camera up on Greninja was insane. And I can't props to him. And like he was making so many plays, like Vikavolt going for Volt Switch on Gliscor, then going for Bug Buzz on Gliscor. So that part I have no complaint on. That Florges, though, like, holy shit. Was that... Hold on. So let's count that up. When do I get Florges back in? Nope, that was earlier. Yeah, so here we go. So I go for Wish... I get paralyzed. Protect. Oh, come on. Shut up, Discord. I'm doing a video here. Shut up. Yeah, so then I go for Protect, get my Wish, paralyzed twice in a row. Go for Protect, but it failed. Paralyzed, and then crit to death. Yeah, so in 5 turns, I break through paralysis once, and it was for Protect, which failed. That was painful. Like, I'm pretty sure I was like losing at that point anyways, but I wasn't out of it by then. Like, I could still make plays. I could like Floette, or not Florges gave me utility, like it took Vikavolt, it took Tornadus, it could take hits from Camerupt, and then provided Heal Bell and Wish support. So Florges was absolutely still good for my team, and losing it that way like really hurt, and at that point that just sealed the deal. And I just had no way to come back from that. I don't think I would have won anyways, just because like I said, Azoth was just on his A game today and outplaying me at every turn. So like major props to him. He really deserved this victory. Um, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Unfortunately, Zaru did not get a kill. Um, that's like honestly, that's really what I wanted going into this match. I wanted Zaru to get a couple kills so he could stay at the top of the leaderboard. Um, but this is what you get for prepping a team in 20 minutes, I guess. I shall see you guys in the next video, and thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.